Looks like I'm stuck buying the full version. That's right. This one's in orbit. A Kerbal 21 is in orbit. Just sent it to the very top of its orbit. I think it can maintain this. I had one go down in Antarctica that I got into an orbit. That one, the Kerbal. It was a Kerbal 5. Couldn't quite get into orbit. It's a stock that should probably come with your game. Holy crap. Faster. I want to get a picture when we're as far as we're gonna get. So yeah, I am literally uploading, if you could see, my desktop right now. The first part, which is like 55 minutes long. I think this part's gonna be nearly as long. That is in orbit. We're approaching it. It's the view look like. Screenshots. Into an orbit. Is it possible to get to moon? I don't think so. I don't think I'll ever bother separating from this rocket either. That looks pretty cool. So let me get this straight. That's an orbit. We don't need to care about it anymore. We don't need the Kerbal 20 or the Kerbal 5. All I care about now is we have one in orbit. And I'm about to send another one into orbit. I'll show you the Kerbal 21. It was modeled after the Kerbal Stock 5, as you can probably guess just by looking at it. But I had to make the change of adding the second booster rocket. So if you're thinking, well, that's kind of cheating, well, the other one wasn't really working, even after I played around with it for 2 hours. This is a Kerbal 5 launch. Here we go. And this is the Kerbal 21 because I modified it. Getting ready for first stage separation. Oh, balls. It's space twice. I keep thinking, I guess I thought that would ignite the rockets for some reason. Their thrust was just really low. Try this again. We're sending our second guy into orbit on a Kerbal 21. Here we go. Doing pretty good. Maintain it myself for a second. Now it's under computer control. Let's bring the camera around. Yeah, since they were launched at different times, their orbits shouldn't cross each other. They won't slam into each other after 2 years. I wonder if you can hit each other in orbit. Ease on the gas a little. Speed it up. Does wiggle a lot more. We're propelling ourselves out of the atmosphere pretty nicely. It's been spastic. pitch are just going crazy. Let's turn the rocket on, bring the fuel down, and line ourselves up to begin orbiting. Turn the fuel up a little. I don't need it all the way up. I want to be able to get in orbit with some left. There's one more stage left in case I need it. Now that I know how to get into orbit, it's really easy. Where's the moon? Can I see the moon right now? Holy crap. Oh, that's debris. That is debris in orbit if it's... Oh no, that's part of our ship. Final stage is go. Put ourselves down more. Computer controls to keep us stable. You literally point your thing down. Bring it on to 1/3 power. I think we maybe poured it down too much. Just tap it up a little. I hope this one gets into orbit. I don't lose a kerbal is what I'm pretty much saying. If he goes down, I'm not saving him. I can, but at the same time, I don't want him to disappoint. Burn as little fuel as possible. Getting into the final stage is... Yeah. The bigger the ring, the faster it begins to grow. You can use barely any power and it will just shoot upwards. Alright, this is going to be a nice circular orbit. Oh, yeah. Oh, did it clear? Am I going to pop back into the atmosphere? Okay, if you're going to test, bring your thrust down to 0. Fire away. We popped back into the atmosphere, didn't we? Yes, we did. Ah, darn it. This will take some screenshots of us flying over Antarctica. Okay, let's check with this. Where are we coming down? Where are we gonna come down? The loop is shrinking. Where's it gonna be? Right. Here it comes. We didn't reach an orbit this time. And our kerbal's coming down. But where? Is that ocean? Are we gonna have a splashdown? I think we are. Computer stabilize us. Sorry, buddy. Didn't quite make the cut. It's gonna whip my engine off. Thought I could separate from this. Wait for it to get yanked off. Yeah, I don't think he was ever gonna survive. If you don't get into orbit in this thing, you're dead. Space shuttle has liftoff. Retreat. Space shuttle has liftoff. Okay, let's begin thrusting up. That was nicely done. I do say so myself. Give us a bit of a tilt to get us started. Nothing big. How's our orbiting spacecraft doing? Pretty good. Wonder what that kerbal's thinking. So orbits around. What was that? Sounded like something got sheared off. Space debris from the last launch. Whatever it was, it doesn't matter. Now we're gonna start turning. About for orbit. Turning the power to 2/3. I wonder if the orbits will cross if I do get this one into orbit. Keep pointed up, like parallel to the ground. Don't actually point down. Preparing to separate. Kerbal, I think you're gonna do it. Yeah, we're never gonna get to the moon. Not in the demo. I would be insanely impressed if I saw someone get to the moon in the demo. Because it's just such basic stock parts, it's almost impossible. They literally included this rocket because if you modify this rocket around a little, I'm not sure if it's possible to get into orbit with a really simple one, or it's really hard. Get myself some more. Look at it go. Come on, let's get bigger. Get a nice round orbit. This time we're good. Into space. Let's make sure the orbit's okay. I wonder if space debris can go into orbit. It looks like we've got some catching up to us from below. Yeah, way out there. Where's our other ship? I do want the orbit to get a bit bigger. Over here it's kind of skinny. One final huzzah. Oh God, do our orbits cross? No. Orbits never cross. Where is orbiter number 2? Stationary satellite. Okay. Here we are. Second time I've gotten on, first time in camera. It's the first time I didn't think I'd make it. I thought it'd be too heavy and immediately crash, spin around, like usual. But it didn't. Now, if I speed up substantially, I should be able to see my buddy. He's out there somewhere. It would be nice if you could see the orbits of other spacecraft. If the people that make the game ever see this, it'd be nice if you could see the orbits of other spacecraft. Where is it now? Just getting further away. Let's get ourselves closer to it. Take a look for it. It's far away, but I thought I'd be able to see a little box around it. Where's the Earth? Into an orbit. Just snap a picture of my 2 shuttles orbiting. Now you just know what I'm gonna do on the next orbit. It is a must. So I've got 2 orbiting. Space debris on the launch pad. The orbits won't cross. They'll come, the closest they can come to each other is this spot, or right where they line up there. But we should be good. But I'm gonna make one more orbit on the Kerbal 22 sat. If you're wondering why it's a sat, we're gonna fire off some satellites, counting as space debris. Way you do this, attach 8 of these to the last. Well, I think you can only do 4. Now, I don't ever plan on bringing these guys down, so I'm literally going to get rid of the parachute. Bye. This is the last step. To fire off our 4 satellites. Hope that one of them makes it really far out there. Okay, we're gonna be having 6 apparently. Can I fit 6? I can. Yeah, this is the 22 sat. Attach 6 more to the other's fuel tank. So this goes off. All 6 of those will also go off. So this one's got satellites. The 22 sat. They're not really satellites, but they should get launched into an orbit with us. And since there's an explosive charge, they'll get knocked out farther. So they'll be sent flying out into deep space. For all we know, one is going to end up orbiting the moon. If we're, like, insanely lucky. I 'Cause ourselves off. 1/3 power. Full power. Give ourselves a bit of a turn. Not that much. There we go, that's good. And speed it up. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Oh well, great tour of what the satellites do. So we get into orbit, we do that, and they all go flying off into deep space. Sorry buddy, you were doomed. He had more of a chance. I should not have sped it up that much. Hop on computer assistance. The computer assistance will only keep us going in the same direction. So when we turn it on, but it's still useful. Maybe in the full version you can program it to go up all on its own. But I don't know. Oh look. Part 1 finished. SAS got jammed down. It only turns off if I press it, which is actually convenient. So I won't have to be constantly holding it down. Okay, let's not launch ourselves into an intersecting orbit. That would suck, because eventually they crash. Except for the satellites, which are really just plates of metal, but they'll go flying forever. Ever and ever and ever. We're still kind of low in the atmosphere, which concerns me, but I think we'll be okay. Almost getting ready for the next stage. Gonna put us at a bit more of an angle now that we're higher up. Manual flying. First set of satellites is off. I don't know what happened to them, but they're gone. I don't think they were high enough up when we released them. Yeah, I'll just have made this really spread out crash zone. Really interesting to see, though. To me it is. Where they're gonna land. I think about half of our satellites are going to come down. The final ones, that is. I'm gonna get us turned in the right direction. Which, like that. So those satellites are facing roughly up. Now that annoys me, this isn't lined up. There's that. Oh god. Are we in space yet? We're nudging it. Come on. I think it's like 65 and we'll hit it. No, doesn't seem to be. 655. Pretty soon, I would think. Start hearing music. 67,000 feet. Jeez. Oh, orbit's done. I'd have to wait for the farthest part of the orbit to release the satellites. Then I'll probably try to bring this out of orbit. And it would have been great to have satellites attached to 21. Kerbal 21 that's way out there. How are our satellites doing currently? Launch pad stuff, but these guys still haven't come down. Oh, one of them's going a distance. We're still ready with our satellites, but being careful not to launch them. Now, our orbits aren't going to crash. Wow, we are going to pass next to each other when these two line up. We're going to be able to see each other. See anywhere else? Yes? Okay. Let's see, I see one there. That looks like an almost intersection. Jeez. It's really cutting it close with the other ones. Okay. Let's speed it up. Get us out there. Faster. Approaching. 3, 2. Okay, let's fire them off. Preparing to fire. And fire. There go our satellites. They're not really satellites, as much as they're going to be launched into orbit with me. Some of them might come down, and might actually crash into them. No, they're in orbit. No, they've been launched away from me. Actually, let's see. Let's speed this up a little. See where they go. They're all beginning to spread out. But I do fear crashing. Or it crashing into another one of our satellites. It should also turn red in the lines where two are going to crash into each other, or they intersect. Can I still see them around me? They're all getting spread out. Oh, we've lost space.
Max,
Yes?
are you dressed?
No?
Did you hear me ask you to get dressed?
Yes?
Please.
Okay. I'm gonna use up the rest while I'm gone. Welcome, we're back. I've sent a crap ton of satellites into orbit, and I thought I'd come back to filming, because this is the first re-entry I'm ever going to attempt. So it really should not be that hard. Okay, there it is. Wow, we're still not out of space. This should be enough to send us back down to Earth. I mean, just to point down. There. Now autopilot, bring us back. Shift. goes the rocket. Please tell me that's gonna be enough to bring us down. Oh, it's not. Sorry, buddy, you're stuck up there. He is stuck solidly in space. He is climbing back out. He's not going in. I'm sorry. Well, let's shift down the rockets. Bob, I am sorry. I will now make the rocket separatable from the last bit of caps. Wow, we did put some way out there in orbit. Abort. Aw, I feel sorry for him. Maybe we could stick another rocket for re-entry on. I think we just need to go higher up. Let's try it. We're creating the 23 satellite. Three. These break apart. Those don't launch in a while. That doesn't launch. Those don't break apart. These fire. Then that breaks. These can fire. That turns on. That breaks. Okay. We need more of these towers, though. That won't work. Save and launch. Okay, the launch pad. Oh. Yeah, he should be able to get back down this time. I don't know if this thing will fly, though. Assembly. First of all, does he have a parachute? Yes. Should I make those capable of breaking apart? Or the launch? Yes, I should. That should come apart just before the parachute. Try this again. Preparing to launch. Let's do this. Oh, we have liftoff. Repeat. We have liftoff. Well, that looks pretty dang cool. 23 satellite. I should now be able to use the last stage to get us back down. That's what the last stage is now for. And this stage will get us up there. The next stage will put us in really close to orbit, and the next stage should put us into orbit by then. It's pretty slow, though. Yeah, normally I can't hear the explosions. Now they're normally long gone. Pretty slow rocket. Only going around stage isn't gonna last as long as this one is. Should jam the autopilot on. How are we doing? We're not doing too good. Next stage will tilt a little. So yeah, let's get ready to lean forward just a bit. Put that off. Start leaning. Had to do that awfully quick. Oh dear. We have failure, I repeat. We have failure. If they're gonna get into orbit, that's gonna be what does it. High altitude coming down. Ding, 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 ding. We boarded. We boarded, but we're still alive. Exit flight. Vehicles in play. Attached to that should be some rockets. I'll see you when I'm done building this. Here we are. Okay, now I don't know if this one's gonna work hardly. Let's see what happens. No, we're gonna need some thrust from the liquid ones to get us going. We're gonna need thrust from the liquid ones to get us up there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Jam autopilot on. Well, we're not even gonna achieve space height, are we? Unless I do some drastic pointing upwards. Never had a chance. I should be shrinking it down to nothing pretty quick. Oh my god, are those... No, they didn't get into orbit. None of them did. We're all going down. Okay, when it says 1, 3, 2, 1. He's happy he lived. Where are those parts we ejected? Oh, I'm gone. Oh. Wow. Escape, in-flight, in-flight. Vehicle assembly building. Okay, so the satellite 23 is a failure. The idea was we would get pushed farther. That obviously didn't happen. So I'm gonna redesign it. See you later. Welcome back. Let's do this. Okay. And okay, let's try this again. 3, 2, 1. Say it's pretty stable. I would also say it's pretty loud. Jesus, oh god, they're overheating. Oh well. If they don't overheat, I don't care. Oh, that's interesting. I swear I told that to break apart. This is the new design, obviously. Those activate, those break. These will break, those fire. Okay, let's try that again. The idea of this one is to be able to come back down, unlike the other 3 capsules currently going around the planet. Chill out. Yelling on a rocket. An incredibly loud rocket. Bottom 3 are the ones that seem to overheat. He does not look happy about that. going to be more efficient than the previous one? Or what? Because I just strapped in more booster rockets onto it, essentially. Longer. We're not going to intersect with anything, are we? You know, I really don't want to crash into space debris. Look, there's the previous engine, and there are the things we fired off. This nice little pattern. It'll come down in the ocean, nice and neatly. Ooh, that was it going, wasn't it? Turn that one to the lowest power. We are in space, according to the music. This sounds like the music in Duncan's Tech It series. Oh my god, it is! This is the music in Duncan's Tech It series that he uses every now and then, like the older ones, like when he has his big castle. I guess not older, but before they switched the mod pack. That's hilarious. I did not see that coming. Okay, let's get this orbit complete already. I don't want to use up any more fuel than I have to, because this is already going to be one of our deepest orbits, I can tell. The faster you turn like this in your rocket, the more circular. If you don't turn like that till you're way up there, you're gonna be in for it. So you're gonna get way out there. Yeah. Ah, I should have left the orbit closer. That way we could guaranteedly come down. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it back. Oh, he popped out of space. Just barely, but it did. Come on, get back into his face. I didn't mean to do that over so quickly. He'll pop you back down next time. Come on. A little higher. You can make it. Deep orbiting satellites need to be placed. Maybe they'll escape Earth's gravity. If we ever get them out there. Wow, I've seen that view before. I don't see any little purple things, so I know there are no space shuttles around me. Are there? Oh no, there's no, he's far away. Saw it like that, I'm like, oh my god! Yeah, that one's way over there. Yeah, this is a completely different orbit compared to the others. Here we are. Accelerating. Accelerondoing. We're now just... We got pretty close to the moon's orbit. I would be terrified if I was on this. However, it is continuing to rise at a decent speed. But it is wiggling all over the place. This should be a decent trip up. Let's get the orbiter map. This is probably the last trip up. Yeah, that would suck if we crashed into space junk. Probably be the last trip up for this episode. Last attempt. Probably. Maybe the last attempt. Quick everything here right. That'll fire, that'll break apart. That'll shoot off. That'll fire. That'll break off. That'll fire. Scary switching going on. Oh no. This one's got 4 unlike the others. We only have 3. Just entered space. Some satellites just got launched. I think this is the best rocket yet. Deep Space Orbiter 5. That's what it would be called if I cared. Ooh. Come on, autopilot, get me back up. Thank you. Actually, let's bring this down, so... Yeah, because this is almost our last fuel cell. So if anything's going to put us into orbit, it's going to be this one. Otherwise, he's not going to come back down. This one should complete the orbit making. Remember, this is the demo I'm doing this in. I'm getting the full version. Maybe today. So let's see, how are we doing? Almost up there. Second it's complete. Gonna turn off this thing. There we go. That will allow us to come back down in the ocean. Let's speed it up. Preparing to fire satellites. You know, I wonder how the other bunches of satellites have done. Let it go steady and fire. They're off. Any other bunches of satellites? Launchpad debris. I don't think any other groups made it off. Any 23s out here? Says the one's crowding my ship. So, both the 22 and the 23 do about the same thing. I think the 23 here can get you a bit farther. Let's see, let's just bring ourselves back around. Watch these satellite lights break apart. Oh no, they're gonna get sucked back down with me, aren't they? Oh, they're certainly gonna make a close pass by. There we go. Just left space. Preparing for re-entry. Where is the planet? Oh, that is the planet. Two-thirds power. Please bring us out of orbit. Yeah, we're coming down. First, re-entering satellite dropping. Ooh, God, that hit the parachute. That scared me. One ever. One is gonna slam down. I'm still fairly high up, but there's no reason to hold on to that thing. It's getting shorter by the second. But I want to make sure he gets down nicely. I'm not gonna speed it up too much. 6. Okay, maybe I will just get it down there. Okay. Preparing to release. Releasing ship 2, 1, 0. Did we already lose my rocket? Yes, we did. So, we've got satellite 22, satellite 23s, and see, there's a Kerbal 22. No, the first rocket to get into orbit was a Kerbal 21. It was capable of putting itself up here. The first satellite doing one was a 22. And then we just piloted the first landable one, the Kerbal 23. Which is nice and slowly, might I add, making its descent towards the land. Slam, pop. You can get out. We're at... Where are we? South Pole, I think. Psh, psh, psh. Can I get back in? Well, Did I put these into orbit? Yeah, they're still going around some of them. Just got a 21 in orbit. Another 21 in orbit. So I think I took all the satellites, just came down already. Maybe if I look up, I could have caught them. Like, seen them. I think still the best is the 22 set. And he's still one of my best rockets. For getting me up there. Not for getting me back down, but that's the 23's job. The 23 is hard to pilot. It's a little more shaky. Needs a whole bunch of these things. Well, thank you for watching. I don't even know what part I just filmed.